Hey man, before I start this video, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Blau. He be hooking me up with the godlike thumbnails. If you guys need cheap, reliable GFX, he makes headers, thumbnails, overlays, anything you can think of. Make sure you guys go DM on Twitter if you need some cheap, reliable GFX. His link is in the description. DM him. Make sure you guys have money in your PayPal, and I'm out.
I go to church and stare at the Bible and shit. Shorty say I'm the worst, cause I do my dirt, and I don't be hiding this shit. Bitch, I'm a savage, I spit at you bastards, I wonder what you gonna do to me, huh? I need to hear someone rapping, I'm just not impressed by your cash and your jewelry, huh? Are you my soldiers, and I'm a lieutenant, goddammit, you should be saluting me, huh? I hope you know I ain't going nowhere, are you rapping just...
1962. Wilt Chamberlain of the Philadelphia Warriors had a season for the ages. The most dominant year by a player in the NBA, if not any sport. Chamberlain averaged over 50 points and 25 rebounds per game. His most incredible performance came on the night of March 2nd as the Warriors met the New York Knicks in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Get to Hershey about...
Wilt Chamberlain, one of the best centers to ever play the game of basketball. You guys know, he set the record for 100 points scored in a single game versus the New York Knicks in 1962. No other player has scored more than 100 points. The second player to come close to that is Kobe Bryant. He scored 81 points on January 22nd, 2006 versus the Toronto Raptors. Besides that, no other player has come close to that mark. Wilt Chamberlain was unbelievably strong. You guys know he was one of the strongest players in the NBA to ever play the game of basketball. You guys think the strongest center was probably Shaq because of all of those times when he broke the rim. You know, when he's dunking and he pulls the rim down and shit. Wilt could have did that too if he would have put all of his weight into it. But you know what I'm saying? It was excessive. He didn't have to do that shit to prove his strength. Listen, you guys can even look up the stats for yourself. Wilt Chamberlain bench pressed up to 500 pounds. 500 pounds. He used to train with Arnold Schwarzenegger because that's whenever he came to America or something like that in the 1960s. He benched up to 500 pounds. That is heavy as hell, bro. It even says right here that Shaq could only bench press up to 450 pounds. So Wilt Chamberlain could bench 50 more pounds than him. That's both is a lot of weight, but that just proves Wilt Chamberlain was a stronger player. Right here it even says that Wilt Chamberlain, whenever he was 53 years old, he could still bench press up to 465 pounds. That is still more than Shaq could ever bench press, and he was a good age, he was pretty old, and whenever Shaq was bench pressing at 450 pounds, he was probably like 20, 30, way younger. Wilt Chamberlain was still benching more than him at 53 years old. That's why I think that Wilt Chamberlain was a stronger player. You could say that Wilt Chamberlain, why he pulled down the rims. He didn't weigh as much as Shaq, but it definitely made up for Wilt Chamberlain because he had more stamina. He would play way more minutes than Shaq would because Shaq was so heavy that he would get tired easily. And whenever you weigh less and you're still strong, you can play for way longer. That's a valuable asset. All right, let's compare Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain's very first season in the NBA. For Wilt Chamberlain, he averaged 37.6 points a game. He averaged 27 rebounds a game. And the very first season, he won Rookie of the Year, as you would expect. And his very first season, he won Most Valuable Player. That's crazy. For his very first season, he was an MVP. He is only one of the two players to ever win an MVP in their very first season. That's a big accomplishment right there. Now let's compare Shaq's rookie season. Shaq's rookie season, he averaged 23.4 points a game, and he averaged about 14 rebounds a game. Those are pretty good stats as well, which earned him the Rookie of the Year award. But when you compare it to Wilt, it doesn't really stand a chance. Wilt Chamberlain averaged 13 more points a game than him, and he averaged way more rebounds. He averaged 13 more rebounds than Shaq did. That is crazy. In his very first season in the NBA, when he was on the Philadelphia Warriors. Wilt Chamberlain also holds the record for the most points averaged in a single season with 50.4 points a game. This was in 1961 to 1962 season. The season, whenever he had his 100-point game, he was averaging 50 points a game, 25 rebounds off of 50% field goal shooting, and he was averaging 48.5 minutes. That's damn near the whole game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just think about it. There's 4 quarters. Each quarter is 12 minutes long. You do 12 times 4, that equals 48. That's the whole game, basically. It is the whole game. 48.5. That means he was averaging more because he was playing overtime and stuff. He was playing overtime games, so he averaged more than the actual game was. Like, this dude, Wilt Chamberlain, was out there every single quarter, every single minute of the game. This dude was out there. Shaq wasn't doing that. You know, his big ass, he get tired as hell easily. He go sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying, bro? He didn't have the endurance, the stamina, all that stuff that Wilt Chamberlain had because he was so heavy. Wilt Chamberlain, he was strong as hell, but he wasn't as heavy as Shaq. Now, there's many things that go into consideration when you're talking about the best NBA center in history. You know, there was Shaq, there was Hakeem Olajuwon, there was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, David Robinson. The list goes on. There's so many things you have to take into consideration when talking about the best NBA center in history. Now, Wilt Chamberlain, he won 2 NBA championships. You would think he would win more, but he wasn't playing with the best people on his team. Obviously, if he was scoring that many points, but you also got to think of his time. Bill Russell and the Celtics were going crazy, bro. Bill Russell has 11 championships. The 1960s and the late 1950s, Bill Russell and John Havlicek, all those players on the Celtics, they were dominating the playoffs. It was hard because they had like 5 great players, similar to the Warriors now. Similar to the Warriors. That's how the Celtics were back in the 60s. Just imagine how it was for Wilt Chamberlain. That's why he didn't win as many championships as you would expect for how great of a player he was. Wilt Chamberlain, man, he has so many unbreakable records. Like, he has so many. Look up all of Wilt Chamberlain's records. One of his records right here, it says he had a quadruple double. He scored 25 points, 22 rebounds, and 21 assists in a game, marking the only triple-double in league history with at least 20 in each of the 3 categories. That means people had triple-doubles, obviously, but they never had 20 in each of the categories like Wilt Chamberlain. That's just one of his great achievements. He also won 4 Most Valuable Player awards in 1960, 1966, 1967, and 1968. I don't know why, but they didn't give him MVP in the season where he scored 100 points, where he was averaging 50 points a game. They didn't give him the MVP? What? Like, what? You gotta be kidding me, bro. Like, who did they give it to? Bill Russell? I think they did give it to Bill Russell. Yeah, they gave it to Bill Russell, bro. They gave Bill Russell the MVP 1962 when Wilt Chamberlain was averaging 50 points in a game. It just also proves my point of the fucking competition that Wilt Chamberlain had back in the 60s. Bro, he scored 50 points in a game. They still didn't give him the MVP just because Bill Russell and the Celtics were winning so many championships, bro. You can see right here, we playing this Wizard of Oz looking ass dude. It's glass cleaner versus glass cleaner. You know Big Wilt's about to body his shit. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This Wizard of Oz kid, bro, this kid got his shit murdered. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking about the game, bro, yeah, this dude was getting murdered. You can see right here, I'm just bodying his shit. Similar to how Wilt would. Easy layup, man. You know the vibes. I'm gonna read you guys some of Wilt Chamberlain's records. You know the vibes, but for most career regular season 60-point games, Wilt Chamberlain had 32. The player to come closest to that is Kobe Bryant with 6. That's not even close. Wilt Chamberlain had 32 60-point games in one season, and the second player to come close to that is Kobe Bryant with 6. That's just crazy right there. Also, he has a record for most career regular season 50-point games. He had 118. That's crazy. Michael Jordan had 31. Man, after seeing all of these stats, I'm not gonna lie, the best center of all time, I would have to say it goes to Wilt Chamberlain. You could say, I don't know, man. There's definitely some other great centers, such as Kareem. Kareem's also in the conversation. He was just an absolute crazy scorer. But, man, like, of all these stats, bro, I just have to say Wilt Chamberlain. He was really strong. It's just like, I don't know. I just can't say any other center could really match up to what he did. If you guys are still watching this video, man, make sure you guys go comment 4K in the comment section, because that's the next sub goal we about to hit soon. If you guys still watching the video now, I really do appreciate it, because this is a really long video. I usually don't make videos this long, but you know what I'm saying. Wilt Chamberlain's just a god. I'm bodying the hell out of this Wizard of Oz kid. I ain't gonna lie, man. If you guys are still watching the video, make sure you guys comment 4K. And also comment if you guys want to see another video like this where I make my player look like another NBA player. Look at that. Oh, Big Wilt. That's something Big Wilt would do in the NBA. Throw his opponent out the way and just slam it on them. But like I was saying, if you guys want to see me make my player look like any other NBA player, comment down below what you guys think it would be. I would do Shaq, but you know what I'm saying, Nate, other people, they've been doing Shaq, so Shaq's kind of overused, to be honest. I can see myself doing like Kareem, Bill Russell, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, something like that. And you gotta think, I'm a glass cleaner, so make it something that I can actually do, like a center, a great center, not fucking John Stockton or something. Like, I'm not a point guard. Something like a dominant center that was a great player. Something like that. Just let me know down in the comments. You can see right here, we're playing a 67 overall pure sharpshooter. You guys are probably saying, why would you even put this game in the video? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking myself the same question, but it's whatever. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to kill this man. Basically, that's it. I don't know. I was like, fuck it. It was a good game. Not really, but I was like, I'm going to throw it in. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? If you guys are loyal and you guys enjoy my content, you guys will watch me no matter what. But you see right here, my man not jumping. Let me find out this dude got IQ. My man's a guy, bro. But man, I'm really enjoying this video. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna make more videos like this. But you guys gotta let me know. If you guys don't want to see this shit, I'm not gonna do it if you guys don't want to see it. But me personally, it was pretty fun making this video. I can see myself doing another NBA player for sure. But look what I just made. Imagine, yeah, this game looking day. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cruise this shit. You know, it's not no competition with this kid. But if you guys are still watching, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you like what you see, make sure you guys sub up. I'm telling you, you guys are not going to regret subbing to my channel. I'm going to be going crazy. Trust me. I know I say it every single video, but I'm going crazy, man. And the supporters that are here from the start, man, I really do appreciate it, because whenever I get big, man, I'll remember y'all names. Trust me. Make sure you guys go add me on Xbox. My new gamer tag is ClutchTR. I finally changed it from TMB because I decided to start my own clan like earlier this week, but I ended it already. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna speak about that, but that's why my gamer tag is ClutchTR now. So if you guys want to add me on Xbox, ClutchTR, I'll play with my subs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter. That's the big one right there. Follow me on Twitter, because I be posting when I upload a new video and I go live. So if you guys need that extra notification, follow my Twitter. Link is always in the description. I just want to say, man, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This dude was a bot. But thanks for watching the video, and I'm out.